Hi everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the George H.W. Bush United States Navy Aircraft Carrier DLC by Miltech Simulations. This was recently in the sale, so I couldn't resist picking it up, and what also I quite liked is the fact that there is an additional little piece of software that you can download that enables you to use a simulated, in inverted commas, steam catapult and arrestor cables for proper takeoffs and landings, which is pretty cool. So with this particular pack, you just get the one carrier, but it spawns in multiple locations. So by Norfolk in the United States, south of Key West, the Sea of Japan, Persian Gulf, South Mediterranean Sea, the Gulf of Aden, and the South China Sea. And they do say that if you email them, they'll spawn it in somewhere else as well, which is pretty cool. What I like about this is it looks nice and weathered as well, as you'll see in a minute. So let's go into the world map. Here we go. So that's set as a departure. I've got my plane selected as the Tomcat as well, which isn't free. You do have to buy the Tomcat, but we do have the Super Hornet as well, don't we? So you could just use the Super Hornet just to give it a go. So let's take a look at this carrier, and we'll have a look round in the showcase camera mode first, and then we'll have a go at taking off and flying around a bit. I haven't mastered landing yet, okay? So I'm not going to show you that, but let's go to camera showcase. There we go. That. So here we go. So there's my Tomcat sitting ready to be moved to one of the catapults. And I like how weathered this all looks. There's the arrestor cables actually, isn't it? F-35 and a helicopter on the bow. Main superstructure. There are some little fellas who stand around, but there's no animations. It's not like the blast barriers pop up or anything like that. F-35, Super Hornets. You can see the escort ships out in the distance. All looks very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. Another F-35. Super Hornet, another helicopter. Get to the end, just give you an idea how big this thing is. There she is. Fantastic. Really nice looking model, I think. There's another one of the escort ships. Very good. Right, let's get back into the cockpit. And then what we want to do, you can kind of take off from here if you want to. But what we're going to do, we're going to move around a little bit. So let's just take the brakes off. And let's just move her around to the start of one of these catapults. You need the Top Gun music, don't you, playing right now? Dum 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 ch dum dum dum. Line her up. That'll do. Brakes back on. So we're kind of lined up now. As I said, there's no animations that happen. So what we've got to do now is we've got with this little bit of software, so we can set our takeoff speed. We're on the catapult, and we say, right, we're ready to launch now, and then we can close that up. And what we do is we're going to go to full throttle. Let off the brakes, and then we'll get this speed boost that you'll see. So here we go. So it's take it to full throttle. Brakes off. We get that amazing Top Gun sequence of us taking off. Absolutely cool. How absolutely amazing is that? And it's as easy as that. And then what you want to do is when you come back into land, you pop up the software. You'll say tail hook, deploy tail hook, and in effect what it's doing is it's adding like a super duper brake to the vehicle. I don't think it's actually like doing anything on the carrier itself, and I think they say you can use that little bit of software with any aircraft. So you could put a 747 onto the carrier and take off, you know, with it like that. But I think, you know, for this money, you know, I think it was less than $10. This really is very, very cool. The fact that you can be doing this on your PC in Microsoft Flight Simulator, especially if you've got something like Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which I have. You know, I've never bought Microsoft Flight Simulator. I just use it as part of that particular package, and I just buy the DLC because I can't quite resist things like this. But how cool is that? Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. So very nice little bit of software. I'll put a nice little pack to go with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll put a link to the software in the description below the video. What you want to do to actually buy it, you want to go into the store within Microsoft Flight Simulator itself and kind of buy it from there, and then automatically download, and then you install the little bit of software separately, and then you just fire it up when you're using Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you can kind of, if you Alt Tab, you can kind of bring it up and drop it down really fast, so it doesn't ruin your immersion too much. There we go. If you've liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.